My girlfriend laughed and said, "You're sweet, but you look like the guy women date only to pass time." I said nothing. I just started distancing. 2 days later, she barged into my place, crying after someone showed her a video. A video that had her knees shaking. I'm Connor, 29, and 3 weeks ago I learned that sometimes the best revenge isn't revenge at all. It's just letting the truth catch up. My girlfriend Ashley and I had been together for about 18 months. We met at a mutual friend's birthday party, hit it off immediately, started dating within a week. She was fun, outgoing, always had this energy that made rooms feel more alive. I'm more reserved, quieter. People have told me I'm approachable and nice, which I never really knew how to take as compliments until they started feeling like insults. Things were good for the first year. Normal relationship stuff, dinners, movies, weekend trips. But around month 14, I started noticing these little comments. She'd joke about how I was too nice for my own good, how I needed to toughen up or be more assertive. I laughed them off at first, figured she was just teasing. Then they got more pointed. She'd compare me to her ex sometimes, talking about how he was more alpha or knew how to take charge. I tried not to let it bother me, but it did. 3 weeks ago, we were at her friend Madison's apartment for a game night. There were maybe 8 of us there, playing cards, drinking, the usual weekend stuff. I'd stepped into the kitchen to grab another beer when I heard Ashley's voice from the living room. She was talking to Madison and another friend, Taylor. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but her laugh caught my attention. That particular tone she used when she was about to say something she thought was funny but cutting. "I mean, Connor's sweet, but you know," she was saying. He's the guy women date only to pass time. Like, he's nice and stable and all that, but he's not the guy you end up with. He's the placeholder." Madison and Taylor laughed. Not uncomfortable laughs, just regular genuine amusement. "That's so mean," Taylor said, but she was still giggling. "It's true though," Ashley continued. "Like, I love him, but sometimes I look at him and think, what am I doing? He's not ambitious. He's not exciting. He's just there." I stood in the kitchen holding my beer, feeling like someone had punched me in the chest. I waited a few seconds, then walked back into the living room like I hadn't heard anything. Sat down, played another round of cards, acted normal. But inside, something had shifted. When we got back to her apartment that night around midnight, she was in a good mood, talking about how fun the night had been. I just nodded along. "You okay?" she asked, noticing my silence. "Yeah, just tired." "You've been quiet all night." "Have I?" She studied me for a second, then shrugged. "You're always quiet." I left her place around 1 a.m. Drove home in silence. Lay in bed staring at the ceiling for hours. The words kept replaying. Placeholder. The guy women date only to pass time. The next morning, Sunday, Ashley texted me around 11. "Brunch? Miss you." I replied 2 hours later. "Can't today. Got some stuff to take care of." Her, tomorrow. Me. "I'll let you know." I didn't let her know. Monday came and went. Tuesday too. She called Tuesday evening, and I let it go to voicemail. She texted, "Are you mad at me? What's going on?" I replied, "Not mad. Just busy." Which was partly true. I was busy. Busy thinking. Busy reassessing. Busy realizing I'd spent 18 months with someone who saw me as temporary. Wednesday morning, she called again. This time I answered. "Connor, seriously, what is going on?" "Nothing's going on. You've been distant since Saturday." Did I do something? I thought about telling her. About confronting her with what I'd heard. But what was the point? She'd either deny it, minimize it, or tell me I was being too sensitive. "I've just been thinking about some things," I said. "What things?" "About us. About what we want. About whether we're on the same page." "Where is this coming from?" "Just been on my mind." "Connor, you're scaring me. Are you breaking up with me?" "I don't know yet. I need some space to think." "Space? We just spent 4 days barely talking. How much space do you need?" "I'll let you know." I hung up. She texted immediately. "This is ridiculous. We need to talk face to face." I didn't respond. Update 1. Thursday afternoon, I got a text from Madison, Ashley's friend from game night. We'd exchanged numbers months ago for some group planning thing, and had maybe texted 3 times total. Madison, "Hey, can I call you? It's important." Me, "Sure." She called within seconds. "Connor, I need to tell you something, and I don't know how you're going to take it." "Okay." "Last Saturday, at my place, after you left, Ashley kept talking about you. And it wasn't good. She said some really harsh things. I know. I heard. There was silence. You heard? Yeah. The placeholder comment. The whole thing about me not being exciting or ambitious. Oh God. Connor, I'm so sorry. I should have said something right then, but I didn't know what to do. She's my friend, but what she said was so out of line. Why are you calling me now? Because something else happened. Yesterday, Wednesday, Ashley met up with her ex. The one she keeps comparing you to. My stomach dropped. How do you know? Taylor saw them. At that wine bar downtown, the one on 5th Street. They were sitting really close, holding hands, laughing. Taylor took a video because she couldn't believe what she was seeing. She sent it to me, and I've been sick about it ever since. I don't know if I should show you or not, but you deserve to know. Send it. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. I'm sending it now. And Connor? I'm really sorry. You deserve better than this. The video came through 30 seconds later. It was 43 seconds long, shaky footage clearly taken from across the bar. Ashley was sitting in a booth with a guy I recognized from photos. Her ex, Brandon. The one she dated for 2 years before me. They were leaning close, his hand on hers, both of them laughing. Then, at the 30-second mark, he leaned in and kissed her. Not a peck. A real kiss. And she didn't pull away. I watched it 3 times. Then I saved it. Then I set my phone down and just sat there. Madison texted, "Are you okay?" Me, "Yeah. Thanks for telling me." Madison, "What are you going to do?" Me, "I don't know yet." But I did know. I knew exactly what I was going to do. Nothing. I was going to do absolutely nothing. I wasn't going to confront her, wasn't going to send her the video, wasn't going to give her the chance to explain or manipulate or make excuses. I was just going to let karma do its thing. Thursday evening, Ashley texted, "I can't do this anymore. I'm coming over tomorrow. We need to talk." I didn't respond. Friday afternoon, around 3 p.m., my doorbell rang. I looked through the peephole and saw Ashley standing there, eyes red, mascara streaked down her face. I opened the door. She pushed past me into the apartment. Someone sent me a video. I closed the door. What video? Don't play dumb. A video of me and Brandon. At the wine bar. Someone recorded us and sent it to me. Do you know anything about that? Why would I know anything about that? Because the timing is suspicious. You've been distant all week, and then suddenly this video shows up? I didn't send you anything, Ashley. But you knew, didn't you? Knew what? She was crying harder now. That I met up with Brandon. She stopped herself. That you kissed him? Her face crumbled. It didn't mean anything. I was confused. You've been acting so weird lately, and he reached out, and I just wanted to feel wanted for once. For once? What does that mean? You know what I mean. You're so passive. You never fight for me. You never make me feel like you actually want me. And Brandon does? He used to. I don't know. I made a mistake, okay? I'm sorry. I looked at her standing in my living room, mascara stained and desperate, and I felt nothing. No anger, no sadness. Just a cold, clear understanding that this was over. Who sent you the video? I asked. I don't know. It came from a burner number. Just the video, no message. Probably someone who saw you and thought your boyfriend should know. You're my boyfriend. Not anymore. Connor, please. Don't do this. I made one mistake. You made a lot of mistakes. Kissing your ex is just the one someone caught on camera. What's that supposed to mean? It means I heard you Saturday night. At Madison's. I heard you call me a placeholder. Tell your friends I'm the guy women date only to pass time. That I'm not exciting or ambitious. That you don't know what you're doing with me. Her face went pale. Connor, I was drunk. I didn't mean. You meant it. Drunk words are sober thoughts. You've been thinking it for months, maybe longer. You just finally said it out loud. I love you. No, you don't. You love the idea of having someone stable while you figure out what you really want. But I'm not interested in being your backup plan anymore. Update 2. She tried to argue. Tried to convince me we could work through it. That she'd made mistakes, but she wanted to fix them. I just shook my head. Ashley, even if you hadn't kissed Brandon, we'd still be done. Because the foundation of this relationship is broken. You don't respect me. You don't value me. You see me as less than, and I'm not going to spend my life trying to prove my worth to someone who's already decided I don't have any. That's not fair. What's not fair is spending 18 months with someone who sees you as temporary, who compares you to her ex and finds you lacking, who kisses that ex the second things get a little rocky. That's not fair. She sat down on my couch, crying into her hands. What do I do now? That's not my problem. You need to leave. Connor, please. Ashley, leave. She looked up at me, and I saw the moment she realized I was serious. That I wasn't going to change my mind, wasn't going to be convinced. She stood up, grabbed her purse, and walked to the door. Turn back one more time. I'm sorry, she said. I know you are. But sorry doesn't fix this. She left. I closed the door, locked it, and felt the weight of 18 months lift off my shoulders. The rest of Friday was quiet. I ordered takeout, watched a movie, went to bed early. Slept better than I had in weeks. Saturday morning, Madison texted me. I heard what happened. Are you okay? Me? Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for sending that video. Madison, I didn't send it to Ashley. I only sent it to you. Me? Who did then? Madison, Taylor. She felt guilty about laughing when Ashley called you a placeholder. Said she couldn't live with herself if you stayed with someone who disrespected you like that. Me? Tell Taylor thank you. Madison, I will. For what it's worth, you handled this with a lot of class. Ashley's a mess right now. Keeps calling everyone, trying to figure out who recorded her. Me? Let her figure it out. Madison, you're not worried she'll come after you? Me? For what? I didn't do anything. She's the one who cheated. Madison, true. Hey, if you ever want to grab coffee or something, let me know. You seem like a good guy who got dealt a bad hand. Me? Thanks, Madison. I'll keep that in mind. Final update. That was 3 weeks ago. Ashley tried calling a few more times over the next week, sent some long texts about how she'd made mistakes, but wanted to work on things. I didn't respond to any of it. Eventually, she stopped. I ran into Taylor at a coffee shop last week. She apologized for laughing at Ashley's comments, said she should have shut it down immediately. I felt horrible after you left that night, she said. Then when I saw them at the bar, I just knew I had to do something. I'm sorry if sending that video caused drama. It didn't cause drama. It just revealed the truth. Thank you for doing that. You're taking this really well. Because I know I dodged a bullet. Ashley showed me who she was, and I believed her. That's all. Taylor smiled. You're a lot stronger than she gave you credit for. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that. I heard through Madison that Ashley and Brandon tried to make things work, but it fell apart within a week. Apparently, he was just as uncommitted as she was, and once the excitement of sneaking around wore off, they had nothing. Ashley's been telling people I was controlling and paranoid, which is predictable. People who know me know better. I've been doing well. Better than well, actually. I'm working out more, spending time with friends I'd let slide while dating Ashley, focusing on hobbies I'd neglected. I'm not looking to date anyone right now. I need time to remember who I am outside of being someone's placeholder. Last night, I got a text from an unknown number. It was Ashley, using a friend's phone. I know you don't want to talk to me, but I just want you to know I'm sorry. You deserved better than how I treated you. I was selfish and cruel, and I took you for granted. I hope you find someone who appreciates you. I read it twice. Then I deleted it without responding. Because here's the thing, I don't need her apology. I don't need her validation. I don't need her to suddenly realize my worth now that I'm gone. I know my worth. And it's not tied to whether someone else can see it. Ashley called me a placeholder, said I was the guy women date only to pass time. Maybe she was right about some women. But those aren't the women I want anyway. I want someone who sees me as the destination, not the detour. And I'm willing to wait for that person instead of settling for someone who sees me as less. The video Taylor sent didn't just expose Ashley's cheating. It exposed the truth of our entire relationship, that she was never really in it. She was just killing time until something better came along. And instead of fighting for her, instead of trying to prove I was worth keeping, I just let her go. Best decision I ever made. Edit. A lot of people are asking if I ever found out who told Ashley's friends to record her or if I planned the whole thing. I didn't plan anything. Taylor saw them at the bar by coincidence and made a split-second decision to record it. She sent the video to Ashley because she felt guilty about laughing at those comments and wanted Ashley to face consequences. I had nothing to do with it. Sometimes karma really does work on its own. Edit 2. For those saying I should have confronted Ashley immediately about the placeholder comment. Maybe. But I've learned that confronting someone about disrespecting you rarely changes how they see you. It just makes them more careful about hiding it. Ashley didn't respect me before I overheard her, and she wouldn't have respected me after. Walking away was the only move that preserved my dignity.